Hi everyone, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to One Piece Chapter 1067. This is insane. I've never seen a chapter like a full translation of a chapter. Well, I've been reading weekly this early. This is something else. Just FYI, I've been sick with a cold for the last few days. And my throat is still not feeling like the best at 100%. So yeah, that's why I'm not gonna be able to be a little bit lively how I usually am, or. So if you hear my voice a little off or just nasally, that's why. And I apologize in advance if I cough. But yeah, that's everything I needed to say, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, last chapter was a big one. So let's just get on with it. We met the real Vegapunk, the Stella Body, and he met Luffy, Chopper, Jinbe, and Bunny. And Bunny wants to kill him. Chapters titled Punk Records. Well, it's Caesar and Judge, and they're apparently about to fight each other, while Niji and Ichi just sulk in the background. We don't have a description of this yet, unfortunately. What happened to your head? Wasn't it larger like a light bulb? Because it had grown quite large, I cut it. I figured that was the case. He just divided it into 6 pieces to the satellites. You could not cut it just like cutting a hair. Well, when we met last time, my body size grew large, just like the giants. I've heard rumors that he's a large guy. Yeah, like a balloon. No, the truth is, No, the truth is, I'm a brainiac man who ate the nomi fruit. Oh, the brain fruit. Right? I think that's what no means. Which makes sense. That's no regular head. Well, there's also, who else had a big head? Oh my god, I'm tripping up. I think it was a Marine, a Vice Admiral? Strawberry? Yeah, he's not the only one though. With it, I can remember every tiny detail of knowledge. The brain is getting bigger and bigger with the data capacity. After all, I was born as a genius with unlimited data bank in my brain. Oh, so he was already born like that? It has grown into the world's largest brain and continues to grow. Even now, I don't see any change at all. That was incredible. As a researcher, are you strong too, Dr. Vegapunk? Of course. Well, all men you cut your head, does that mean you became an idiot? I was wondering if, he loses the intelligence because he doesn't have a large brain. Don't underestimate my genius, you damn brat. This apple is an antenna. Oh, okay. Look at the top of the island. On the backside of that giant egg, there is Punk Records written on it. That is a hanger from my brain. That's what that is? Hey, isn't that too large? Even if I am apart from it, this antenna will connect data via psychic waves, so there's no problem. Also, there is a purpose to the apple. Earlier you guys met with a girl named Bugapunk, right? Yeah. That was my clone. There are 6 of them in this island. That's right. This group of the Straws doesn't know that. Is that a ninja move? Each one is an expert in a certain field. All 6 of them share the same personality as me, but that labor force is that of 6 people. You already know this. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Oh? It means that once a day I synchronize their experiences and knowledge through the Punk Records. Their personality and duties are separate, but each of their experiences is worthwhile. Okay. I mean, we could have figured as much. Luffy doesn't seem to understand. Is it because they share the same brain with you? Or an incomprehensible world? Consider it like using the same library. For example, if every person in the world can access my brain, it's as if all mankind has acquired my knowledge. Okay. So can he give his brain to living people? Is that? I don't think that's what he's implying. Also, if mankind reciprocally can update the punk records, it is possible to create a sea of knowledge far beyond my brain. This brain will someday can be shared with all of mankind. So that means every researcher in the world can learn from it? Of course. Well, will there be any inconvenience if you get into my thoughts? You're a sharp one, Knight of the Sea, Jinbe. But science cannot move forward if you worry about that. P. That's his laugh. P. Will there be any inconvenience if you get into my thoughts? I don't think Vegapunk answered that question. You never change, Vegapunk. You're willing to sacrifice for the sake of science. That's why you transformed my father into an emotionless combat weapon. Stop, Bunny. That saber was a failed product. Shut up, I just tested its sharpness earlier. What? She just tried to kill him with the saber. Just change my father back to normal. If your answer is no, Bunny, please think again. If you kill him, you will end up making more enemies than you can imagine. Just turn off the switch, Bunny. That beam function, is to attract a large number of insects. That's why it's a failure? Huh. Didn't expect that. And she's just crying because she hates the bugs, probably. Oh, Bunny, look what I found. A large stag beetle. And she's just foaming at the mouth, lying on the ground. That's not a large stag beetle. Are you not worried about her fainting? That makes sense. Her reason to kill me makes sense. I'm saved because the weapon she picked is a failed product. By the way, you guys recently went to Wano, right? Of course you know that. There was a rumor. Is it true that there's another dragon besides Kaido? Yes, why? Wait, I've been waiting for this. Ah, you mean Momo? It's a failed devil fruit that I left in Punk Hazard. It seems that he ate it. Really? It's a failed product? How is it a failed product? I don't see how. It's an artificial devil fruit that I created. It was created with a large number of research funds over 20 years from Kaido's lineage factor. But his growth won't be the same as the original fruit. How so? So that's why he can be turned into a dragon like Kaido? But it was a success. He can spit fire and he's powerful. Even now he became a guardian deity for Wano. So you created it? You're incredible. What's the color? It's pink. You see, it was a great failure. Wait, that's it? That's the failure? It's the color? I mean, it still works though. I see, so he's a genius and a perfectionist. I should have known that was the only thing that was gonna be the mistake. How about this robot? Please move it. Aren't you the one who created it? No, that's wrong. That's the legendary metal giant that attacked Morijua 200 years ago. Well, hold on, I want to know this story. 200. That's not a lot of as much time as I thought it would be. 200 years ago. Also, that machine was probably created far more than 900 years ago. Okay, but it was used 200. Yeah, that's impossible. I still don't know the reason for its creation. I heard that there was no damage due to a lack of energy. The researchers at the time were surprised with unknown signs that it has. No one knows where it came from or what it was trying to do. So There's no written documents talking about it. The world government ordered its complete destruction, but because of their curiosity, the researchers didn't do that. It still exists because the information of it has been passed down from generation to generation. The government didn't know about its existence. You guys did welcome me here. You must have seen the entrance as a wall, right? Well, I did go rough on it. No, we just lost. We didn't go rough on it. Well, I'm truly sorry for that experience. 200 years ago, that year is the exact year when discrimination against fishermen started. Oh, really? I thought that always existed. So it's connected? So that robot climbed through the red line? Probably. We created Vega Force 1 based on everything we learned from it. I figured. But there are things that I cannot replicate with my science. I cannot believe it was a machine soldier made 900 years ago. A machine that even you cannot replicate? The problem is power. In the past, there was the power that was enough to change the common sense of the world today. But for now, I'm happy Luffy and the others are safe. But who is that girl? It's Jewelry Bunny, right? She's a pirate just like us. So that girl got some trouble. Did they not realize that that's the same girl like got on the Sunny? Also, Vegapunk's head is awesome. Bunny, I did some bad things to Bunny. Oh yeah, old man, you should beg for forgiveness. What do you even know about you damn brat? Well, he knows enough. There were some things I wish I handed over to her. Also, Straw Hat Luffy, it's fated that you have come here. Oh, how so? Your connection to Dragon? Can you do something for me? Can you take me out of Egghead? Oh, this is not what I expected. But it was always a possibility. Well, is it because CPCR wants to assassinate him? Boom. Oh, there we go. This is Cypher Paul. We wish to harbor what an insistent pet he has. Oh, well, they're here. We've got information that Jewelry Bunny is heading to Egghead. She's an Icer who repeatedly escaped, but we no longer have any use for her, right? Next time we meet, we'll definitely kill her. Well, we're gonna have to protect her as well. Shaka is the government's ship. It would be bad if they knew we harbor pirates in here. Also, there's CP0 and Lucci's on that ship. Just let them enter. Rob Lucci is the assassin, right? Why is Layla looking so happy over this? Oh, yeah, I was waiting for the Straw Hats to react to that. Rob Lucci, how about you let me out of here right now? Oh no, I hate him. Isn't he retired? Please don't let him enter this island. Robin, don't you worry. I'll protect you no matter how many times it takes. Of course, Sanji would say that. Even though I don't think she needs the protection. Prepare to intercept them. Decline their request to the harbor. Oh, Shaka going against the world government? Kamabaka Kingdom on the Grand Line. Dragon, something strange is happening to Kuma. Wait, Kuma, you're still in the repair. Kuma! Oh, something's happening with Kuma? The body? What's happening? Is he still under Navy control? Where are you going, Kuma? He still cannot move properly. He lost almost all of his conscience. He fell down and then he got up again and... What's happening, Kuma? We don't know. Stop it, Kuma. Please come back, Kuma. What's the matter, Kuma? Where are you going? Just stay here. From now on, our battle with the Revolutionary Army will start. And that's the end of the chapter. And it's on break next week. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, the translation wasn't the best, but it was definitely what, uh, well, what I've come to know if it's really, really early. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna use for the thumbnail. um, we didn't get as much of the main Vegapunk as I wanted. We still don't know his deal with Kuma and why Kuma went and let himself be turned into just a full android, and if there's a way to get him back to how he used to be before. But I don't know if there's anything related to what's happening before in the chapter and with what happened to Kuma at the end of it. It's hard to say. There doesn't seem to be any reason for it. But yeah, CP0 is coming to Egghead. Actually, well, they're in the harbor apparently, so they haven't. They're not in the actual island, but they're on their way there. I'm sure if they have Geppo, they could just hop into the island from the boat if they really wanted to. But yeah, I really wonder how things are going to. How things are going to happen from here on out. I think the most interesting thing about this chapter that we didn't know before is definitely just Vegapunk telling Luffy, it was fate that you came here to this island. Can you please take me out of here? Now, I mean, obviously it's because, well, it seems to me that it's because CP0 is coming to kill him. But I also think he's fine, there's no point in working with the world government anymore, so he might as well go into and not necessarily explore the world, but I think he wants to go to the Revolutionary Army now. That's my guess. But the Straw Hats wouldn't go there. They don't have any interest in that. So what? I mean, I think there was a chance that Vegapunk would become their ally. I wonder if we're gonna bring all the satellites as well and bring them to the next island. Like, imagine Vegapunk in Elbaf. Now that would be knowledge upon knowledge. But yeah, it's like I didn't expect Egghead to last long, but it really does feel like it's already heading towards a climax here. I don't see Egghead lasting more than 5 chapters, but I could be completely wrong on this. I just don't see CP0 posing a very big threat to the Straw Hats as they are now. I don't know, maybe I could be underestimating them. Kaku and Lucci could have gotten a lot stronger. But I just don't see them beating all the Straw Hats with just Lucci, Kaku, and Stussy. They do have a Seraphim Kuma, so I wonder what's gonna, like, if we're gonna find out why Kuma is a trouble or problem child. Also, don't forget about Hattori, the bird on Lucci's shoulder. It seems to be part of CP0 as well. Has the mask and everything. And apparently only high-ranking members of CP0 wear the masks. So just, be aware of Hattori. But other than that, oh, you know what? There's also the thing about the robot. that it was used to attack Marijoa 200 years ago. Now, who knows who used it, but it was probably a fisherman, because of the line said later that year, it was the exact year that discrimination against fishermen started. So it was probably because of the attack that Marijo just started treating them like shit, and then it just spread throughout the whole world. I could be wrong though. But that seems to be what it would connect both things. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to strain my throat more than I have to. I hope you enjoyed this video, even if I'm not fully healthy again. But if you did, please like and subscribe. Yeah, this was quite a shocker that the chapter was already out. But see ya.